you picture a first-person movie being interesting?
Well, I think the filmmaker becomes the character
Yeah.
in that,
Yeah.
right? And so how charismatic or interesting is your filmmaker? Most filmmakers are perfectly happy way back behind the camera,
Sure.
not being constantly studied. But on the other hand, we've got a whole generation coming up on social media that are just used to being observed all the time. And even, the whole influencer culture,
Yeah.
people want to be observed,
For sure.
So absolutely, I think you can have a first-person narrative shot with first-person lenses.
Yeah.
It could be fully scripted. It could be proper production.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. I would go back again to this thing that I wrote back in 1993, I think, called Strange Days, and it was about people just record their experience and then they sell it to other people. Which, by the way, is the world we live in.
Turns out.
Turns out I was a little ahead of time on that.
Yeah. We're kind of there. I feel like a lot of my videos are me trying to put the device in your hands so you can see what it's like to hold it and own it before you actually buy it. Mm-hmm. And as tech gets better, I'm able to do that with higher fidelity and more personality and closer to real time.
But you become the filmmaker and the performer at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
The viewer,
it's a one-man band.
the viewer gets put into my shoes. Yeah.
Yeah. We are going to do this deep sea expedition thing where I might be in that very role, because as my experience is being lived and I'm seeing something that's never been seen before, that's being piped out and part of a number of feeds. There'll be multiple people experiencing this, and then we'll have to figure out how to switch that, how to turn it into some kind of a piece downstream that's going out live.